my singing teacher. Maybe I can learn how to yodel.
Oh no.
How cool was that? That was awesome.
I wouldn't even know how to explain it. I genuinely have no idea.
Good morning, class. Okay, so in this playlist, I've started off a song from playing it for the first time ever, and I've been trying to evolve my song until it reaches a good sort of medium where it's like I'm like an all-round sort of good player of the song, and it sounds good. At the moment, I've gotten to, I think, the limit of where I want to be by myself. So I just practice by myself, and whatever sounds good. And yeah, I just recorded that. But now I have my beautiful girlfriend, Becca.
Hello.
She's a music teacher, and she'll be able to give me some hints, give me some advice, and other great stuff for me to move forward. So, yeah, I think they say, yeah, well, obviously, if you have a teacher, you're going to learn faster. Right?
Yep, checks out.
Is that right?
I've never heard that before, but it supports my job, so I'm happy to go along with it.
Okay, so we're going to... Becca's watched it already, and did you want to tell us your initial thoughts of that? We're going to watch it through together, and she's going to react to it and sort of pause it and give me feedback on certain spaces. But she's watched it already, and I've told her to keep all her ideas to herself because I want to react to it naturally. And I just want to say, in the past, I found it very hard to get feedback on my singing because I am insecure about it. But I'm diving headfirst into insecurities, and I'm being vulnerable.
Very proud of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm proud of myself.
That's good.
It is good. Okay, so initial thoughts on what you saw from just that one video.
Yeah. So you've definitely made a great improvement in terms of it sounding, you've got the melody in your head, you've got the chords memorized, so it's sounding very together, which is good. I think the biggest thing that I notice and that would enhance the song in the biggest way would be to try and adjust the dynamic of your voice throughout the song. So you'll notice when we watch you do this naturally with the guitar, probably because you feel maybe a bit more comfortable on the guitar. So like in the first verse you start off kind of quiet, and then in the chorus you build it up a little bit, put like louder, stronger strums.
So
then you pull it back in the second verse, make it bigger again, pull it back.
Is that what you mean by dynamic?
Yeah, so dynamics is in, technically it's volume, but just kind of how expressive your playing and your singing is.
Okay.
So your guitar is kind of hitting this really nice dynamic journey throughout the song, because it's like if you play the song just at the same tempo, the same volume, the same rhythm, the same everything throughout the entire song, like it's gonna kind of get a bit boring.
Yeah, it's like a bit monotone.
Yeah, exactly.
Sort of.
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
Yeah.
So what we want to try and do is adjust and change the timbre and dynamic are the two musical elements that I want to work on you with.
Timbre and dynamic.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, that sounds easy.
Yeah.
Easy, dude.
Simple.
As simple as. I'm gonna nail this. This is easy. Singing is easy. Okay, so timbre and dynamic.
Timbre
So
and dynamic.
Dynamic is the sort of the flow of the song.
The volume. So
The
how
volume
loud and
flow.
soft you want it.
Volume flow. I'm sticking on that flow word. Yeah. So it's the flow. Oh well. The volume.
Yeah, in like when you're learning music, your dynamics are like piano for soft and forte for loud. That's where the word comes from.
Okay. So if
loud and soft,
because I'm like looking at it like it's like a wave sort of thing.
Yeah.
So like it's like going up and down.
Yeah.
naturally.
That's a great
No,
visualization.
is that an appropriate visualization?
like volume wise, not
volume wise,
not pitch wise.
Like it's a journey.
Yeah, it is a journey, and we want to make it an interesting journey.
Yeah.
You know, don't just want a flat road, like that gets a bit boring. We want some scenery.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess. Who's the teacher?
I guess. I guess. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Okay,
and
we're
then
gonna.
timbre.
Sorry. Yep. Timbre.
Yeah.
Timbre.
Timbre is the quality and the sound of your voice. So you can have like a really rich timbre. You can have a really thin timbre. I'll try and pick out examples of your singing, but you generally have a very punchy and crisp timbre, especially when you're singing loudly in your chest voice.
That's it.
But again, we want to give a bit of variation and soften it and round out the edges just to keep it interesting, you know.
Yeah. I love punchy things though. Give me a punchy curry. I just love myself. What a positive outlook on this, you know? Thank you for bringing this up. Okay, so we're gonna watch it. Yeah, is that what we're doing? We're watching it. Yeah, let's just watch it, you know? Okay, from the beginning. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Okay. Alright, this is my probably about sixth. This is my sixth.
Oh, great. I was just testing how to pause. It's the space bar.
Sixth.
Sixth. Yeah, that's it.
Look at that.
Well done.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
My sixth attempt at recording this. And this is my rendition of Just the Two of Us.
A few moments later.
To make those rainbows in my mind when I think of you sometimes, and I want to sing some of. It's really hard. Recording's really hard. Getting it perfect.
It is really hard.
Sorry, let's continue.
Yeah.
Okay. This is my seventh try. This is my seventh attempt at my rendition of Just the Two of Us. 2, 3.
So see how your guitar playing there is really nice and soft and gentle.
Yeah.
So pay attention to the way that you alter your guitar playing, so like you're strumming and you're picking. That's what I mean by dynamics. So we want to try and mirror that with your voice.
So you're sort of saying I'm like
you're just
a genius at guitar. Like I'm sort of just doing it without even trying. That's what you're saying, right?
It's because you're more comfortable.
Oh, well, that's all right. That's what you're saying. It's all right to give compliments out, you know? All right, let's keep going. I'm a genius. Let's continue. Thank you for that. I really appreciate your feedback. This is easier than I thought it was going to be. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
Let's keep going.
Got a tear to my eye. I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind when I think of you sometimes. And Sorry, I'm just gonna add something. I feel as though, like, when I'm singing, I feel like I sound good, but when I'm watching this recording, I don't feel like I sound as good as I sound in my head. Like, just like on some notes, like when I sort of hold it like a little bit, it just doesn't sound good in the recording. Like, it feels like, it reminds me of like something shaky that's like hard. Like, I'm trying to balance it on this little thing, but it's not like, I don't know. I'm thinking of like a little pinnacle thing with something on top, and I'm trying to make it straight, but it's sort of like leaning over.
Interesting.
No, is that something? Is that a new idea, or is that something you talk about, or no?
Well, like your voice sounds different to you to yourself as opposed to other people hearing you or you hearing it back. Which is why a lot of the time, you know, when like if you hear your voice recorded on something,
You're like,
and
oh
then
my
you
god, I
listen to
hate
it
my
back,
I
you're
hate the
like,
sound of my voice.
what is this? Who am I? I actually saw a meme about that today. It was like when you hear your own voice on a recording, it's just someone vomiting. But
I'm not vomiting.
it's because
I'm just questioning it a little bit.
it's because so when you sing or speak, you're hearing your voice first, obviously through your ears, like the same way you hear it on a recording. But then you also hear your voice internally, like you know when there's an insect. I was trying to spot it before. You know when you block your ears, and you can still hear your voice inside of your head.
What? Sorry. That was such a dumb joke. I'm seriously didn't hear you there.
When you block your ears and you can still hear your voice inside your head. Try it.
Yeah. Okay. Yo, yo, yo. 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's like sort of like I don't know. I'm trying to think of an image in my head, but I just really can't.
Let's pause with the images.
It's sort of like when you block your ears. No,
so when you sing, when you talk, you're hearing a blend of your voice externally and your voice internally.
Yeah, okay.
Then when you hear it recorded, you're only hearing the external part of your voice.
Yeah,
the external production of your voice, rather.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So that's why it's not like better or worse. It's just different.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you'll notice as we move along, your voice kind of stays at that volume and at that
punchiness level.
Yeah, like throughout the whole
10 out of 10
song.
punchy.
Just constantly.
Let's go.
Throughout the whole song. But like by the end, you're like in some parts you actually can barely hear the guitar because your voice is so loud.
So punchy.
You're really holding on to that word, aren't you?
Left, right, good night, as one of my students would say. Left, right. All right. Yeah. Okay, sweet. So what you're saying is, let me just reevaluate what I'm trying to think about. Mm-hmm. So you're saying that, like with the dynamic of it, I'm staying punchy as hell when I should only be punchy a little bit.
Yeah, you want to be punchy in the chosen part. Like you want to be punchy intentionally. Because you can use that increase in dynamic to create emotion and complexity in your song. So like if you want to build the song, and this is I think even more important when it's just you and a guitar, because you've only got two instruments to create an interesting piece. Yeah,
so it's like writing a narrative.
Mm-hmm. And you want to
got to start off slow, you got to get to that climax, problem,
you want to create
resolution.
Layers. Yeah.
Layers.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, this seems like a lot. I'm not sure if I'm getting overwhelmed or not. But maybe we could write the notes down after.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's continue watching.
Okay.
I want to spend some time with you. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us.
So, see the softness in your voice just on the ends of those lines?
When I say just the two of us. Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm talking about, but throughout, like more than just the ends of the lines.
Okay.
So it's maybe it sounds...
It's the journey, not the destination. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Do you agree or disagree?
I don't know. Your brain works differently to mine, but that's what helps you. helps you.
My brain is smarter than yours.
Oh, that's not.
Well, let's just continue the video.
Two of us.
I'm sorry.
Building castles in the sky, just the two of us, you and I. We look for love, no time for tears. Wasted water's all it is, and it don't make no flowers grow. Good things might come to those who wait, but not for those who wait too late. We gotta go for all we know.
I just wanted to add, looking into a camera when you're singing feels so awkward.
Yeah, it's
and
horrible.
now it feels even more awkward making eye contact.
With yourself.
With myself. That like it's sort of like, yeah, I'm just sort of enjoying this on the outside, and then I'd make eye contact with the camera, and it just feels like I'm being looked at.
Like, think about it. When you're performing, how many times do you actually make eye contact with a person in the like direct eye contact with a person in the audience?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
In my experience, not a lot.
Well, like, yeah. Maybe you're just not.
It just
You
gets
just
a
don't
bit
want to connect too much,
Too intimate.
Yeah, well, maybe that's what you need in life.
Yeah.
A little
maybe that's
intimacy
why
with
I'm
some
not-
strangers. It is quite an intimate experience.
It is.
I'm gonna make a video of me only staring at the video while I sing, and we'll see
gonna be
how
so
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable.
Like, I reckon everything's a skill. So I reckon I could get good at it, and people would feel okay with it. I think people feel uncomfortable with it when, like, the singer's just doing their own thing, and then they look at the camera, because it's sort of like the change of expectations. So you're expecting them not to look in the camera, and then bam, privacy's gone. Someone's looking at you. But expectation from the start, I'm looking at you into the camera, having this moment with you. Bro, I'm onto something, dude. I'm onto something. Like, how you don't feel awkward when in a music video when a singer looks into the camera, do you?
Yeah, but it's like the context. Oh, this isn't a music video. This is like in your room.
Is it a music video? Yeah,
Like,
it's a video with
of
music. Alright, well, yeah, whatever. That was just a random note. But I'm actually probably getting a little too critical of myself with the dynamic thing, because I'm like, oh, this is boring. This sucks. So thanks for that. Nah, I'm joking. Seriously,
Why'd
thank
you
you.
even bring
Thank
it
you. No, it's hard. I'm insecure about it.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I. Da 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 da.
That's
Ooh.
something else I want to work on.
What's that?
Is strengthening your head voice or your thin folds.
Yeah, I really struggle with it.
I'm gonna give you some exercises to do.
Ooh,
They're actually, it's not that interesting. It's just singing in them.
it's
Just
gonna be
using
interesting.
them all.
I'm gonna record it, and I'm gonna show you guys what it is.
What is what?
I don't know, your exercises.
Oh.
But yes, I'm very, very not confident with even the language of English. I can't even speak properly. But yeah, head voice.
Yeah.
Never really had a connection with it.
Yeah, not many people do, to be honest. Like, I didn't before I started studying, like, classically, because it just wasn't used in the music that I was singing, and I wasn't very good at it, so I didn't want to use it.
Yeah, I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you.
But it's really helpful.
Yeah, it is.
Very helpful.
Anything's helpful when
Yeah.
you use it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Da 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 da.
love the little sneaky hand stretch that you
What's
did.
that?
You like stopped playing the chord and took your left hand off and gave your hand like a
I told you in my last video, it's really hard. My hand hurts a lot.
has nothing to do with your vocals, but I think it's
Look at this dynamic guitar playing. Genius.
Yeah.
Look at this. Check
And-
this out. Ooh. Is that a genius? Is that a genius guitar playing?
I hear the crystal raindrops fall on the window down the hall, and it
this part is the part that I noticed it the most.
Yes. So I should be softer because I'm playing softer with my guitar.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm getting it, dude.
You are getting it.
I'm getting it.
Well done.
Singing's easy, dude. It's the easiest thing I've ever done.
it becomes the morning dew. And darling, when the morning comes and I see the morning sun, I wanna be the one with you. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building big castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I.
Yeah. Yeah, that last bit is a perfect example of
Yeah.
where your guitar you naturally went softer but
Mm.
your voice stayed the exact same volume.
One thing I know I struggle with, and I sort of have a question about it, is with the dynamics, sometimes it feels like I can't hit a note without like hitting it hard, you know?
Yeah.
Being punchy, like, I don't know,
Yeah.
like in my chest voice, when there's like a higher sort of note, it sort of feels like I need to hit it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's I'm needed or not, but I feel like this might be a common problem for a lot of people.
Yeah.
No?
So it's because you need like a certain amount of air flow, I don't know the right words. Like you need more
Air
airflow,
force.
air force to get that same note, which is the benefit of trying to strengthen your thin folds or your head voice, because then to get that high note, you can either use your thinner folds or a blend of both, and you don't need as much.
A blend of both.
Yeah, that's getting a bit technical though.
Can you do an example?
Well, like, okay.
Actually, before, can you show us an example of your yodeling, just for fun? Without any
This
music?
has no context.
This,
to this.
just because it's fun. This is how good my singing teacher is. Nah, shut a little bit.
I've never done this in front of people before.
No one's watching. It's just a camera. Just give it a try. Like, look, we're all learners here.
Okay.
We all start from somewhere, and
I'm nervous.
it's good to be vulnerable. You know.
I feel vulnerable.
I'm being vulnerable, and as
Okay.
the teacher, you should learn to be vulnerable as well. You know,
Okay.
one of my very big values is teachers need to be vulnerable and uncomfortable as well to become great teachers. So,
Okay.
great example. Show us how to do it.
Okay. This is yodeling, everyone.
Can I clap along? I'm gonna clap along. I'll do small claps.
Alright.
That's my singing teacher. Maybe I can learn how to yodel.
Oh no.
How cool was that? That was awesome.
I wouldn't even know how to explain it. I
That was-
genuinely have no idea how I can do it.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Thanks. Anyway, back to business.
Yeah, back to putting your student down. No, you're not. You're building me up through tough
So-
love. No,
Do you
I
want
don't
me
know.
to show you like a difference in my voice with thick folds and thin folds?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, how does the chorus go?
Just the two of us. Or the yodeling one.
No.
Yodeling. No, sorry. I'm not going to put that in. Screaming at the mic.
Ah!
You're really good at yodeling, babe. Sorry, go.
Okay, so this would be just my chest voice, my thick fold. So this is
Say that again.
just my thick folds or chest voice. So this is the voice that most people speak in. So because we use it every day to speak, the muscle, so our vocal cords are a muscle, yeah. The muscle is just naturally stronger and we're more familiar with it because we use it every day.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Great. Alright, so if we did just the two of us, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. So that's just
Chest
voice.
voice. Okay. Like your talking voice.
Now, I'll try and just...
Does anyone talk with their falsetto head
Well,
voice?
my singing teacher once told me that, like, opera singers speak in their, like, thin folds because it helps keep them strong. But I don't know if that's
Oh, how
true.
pretentious would that be, talking to someone?
Hello, my name is Becca. How are you today?
Hello! Alright, so okay, let's see what you sound like with your head voice.
Okay, so it would be like, just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us.
Okay. So, would you be able to make it as punchy as your head voice as your chest voice if you practiced enough?
So
Because
now I'll
the
show
first
you.
thing I noticed was that it was like not as sort of
Yeah.
hit hard, like rock sort of feel.
So let me show you when you can use the strength of your thin folds and try and match the intensity of your chest voice. Won't be the same, but it'll be close.
Okay.
Right, so using I don't really know if this is a mix or if it's just using my thin folds.
We're going into
stronger.
unknown territory.
All right. So
Good luck teaching me this.
just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. So on the higher notes, I could make it almost as resonant as my chest voice, but it has a different sound.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know where
Oh,
I'm going
you
with that.
finished. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, I thought you were going to go on.
Yeah.
Okay, so I reckon she's going to finish there, or is this... I'm going to have a nightmare editing all this, because I'm also learning how to do that. And, yeah. So I think... So the main things you want me to focus on is dynamics, timbre. We didn't really touch on timbre.
No.
But I'm going to focus on dynamic. It seems
Yeah.
like more important,
Yeah.
because I don't know what timbre means.
Yeah, it kind of...
Timber?
Oh, timber.
Gonna get copyrighted. No. Oh, 9 subscribers. Yeah. So
yeah.
the dynamic. Okay, so that's the main thing. And you said you were gonna give me some exercises. Can you show them to me, and then I'll put them on here so I know what to. Yeah, you try them. I'll try them.
Okay. Right now.
Right now.
Okay. Well, the first one is just scaling over your whole range. So
Yeah.
from the top to the bottom.
Okay.
So you can go... I like to do it in buzzy lips because it helps regulate your breath output. So you
Okay.
can go...
Why do you do this?
It just helps...
Cute.
It just helps keep your lips in place.
So starting as high as I can. It feels like I should be able to start higher, but no, okay.
And keep going, and then go back up.
Oh, and get back up.
So that's just a really basic exercise to kind of help you make sense of like the different feel of your high voice and your lower voice, thin folds and thick folds.
Okay. Gotcha. Is that the only exercise you got for me?
No, well, the other main thing would just be to try and sing in your head voice or your thick folds more, because basically we just need to strengthen those bad boys.
Okay. Naughty boys. Okay, well, there you go. I'm gonna practice that. I'm gonna practice my dynamic. I'm gonna practice those little exercises, and then I'm gonna upload another video in about, I'll say 3 days. You reckon I'll see improvement in 3 days?
Damn. Maybe. I don't know. Prove me wrong.
You think I can't do it?
No. I believe in you.
You said prove me wrong. Well, I'm gonna try. I'm going to try. Okay, because that's what learners do. They try.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna try get one out. Maybe 3. I'm gonna practice 3-4 days, and hopefully we'll see improvement. If there's no improvement, I'm gonna get a new singing teacher and probably a new girlfriend. No, I couldn't.
Oh my God, this has got really real.
And then after that, this is a whole journey. Okay, after that, when we see, hopefully we see improvement. That's if I practice enough. I'm gonna make a video with a person who's an expert at guitar, and he's gonna give me tips on my guitar playing. So hopefully that, yeah. Okay, so thanks for joining us. And let's give Becca a little applause. Everyone else is clapping at home.
Yay!
My regular 3 other viewers. Which I love that you watch my videos even though they're really rough. Alright, goodbye.